Hey everybody, welcome back to Witcher 3. Yeah, we're gonna head over to this bridge, grab some of these points of interest here, and then ask the Nilfgardians about Yennefer. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one later. I don't want to get too distracted. I really want to take care of this first. I don't have any killer whale potion, but this herb is like really useful, and it's good to be able to harvest underwater herbs without worrying about drowners, since the game doesn't spawn them yet, I believe, since I don't have any way to defend myself against them. So let's grab one more of these guys. And then we'll head over to the surface. I believe we need these to make the killer whale potion, and we'll need them for the main quest as well. Are there any more of these over here? Not in this area. Okay. So let's just, yeah, we'll head over to the main quest area.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin-Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to
Position a
Novigrad.
share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know the... How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Tomirians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Now that's a shame. Because I picked the buckthorn, it bypassed the Tomira portion of the quest completely. I think I can still probably find her. I just have to figure out where to look. Let's see the quartermaster.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Show me what you're peddling.
We don't want any of this stuff except for Witcher gear. We gotta have him repair our stuff.
So long.
Eeri gloir.
So Tomira lives over here near the crossroads. I hope there's still a way to find her and talk to her, because she's a cool character. Ah, yes, the game throwing a big flaming reminder in my face
Your kind serve there. Non-humans.
about fast travel. Yeah, I know that there's fast travel game. You don't have to make it so blatant. I don't know if you guys ever noticed in my Skyrim playthrough, but I play on survival mode, but I also just generally, regardless, even with games without a survival mode, I don't like to fast travel. I find it unimmersive and lazy. What's the point of, you know, exploring a big, beautiful open world game if I can't, like, actually, you know, explore it? And find little hidden things, find herbs that I need to pick for alchemy, blah blah blah, you know, and I do use, like, you know, the carriages and the ferries in Skyrim.
Let's go.
I find, you know, that's technically traveling somewhere quickly and skipping over, like, having to ride places, but it's also, like, immersive and it makes sense lore-wise in the context of the game.
Now you can wallow in your muck.
And I do fast travel, like, to fix bugs, and, like, for example, if I've walked halfway across the map and the game crashed, I'm not going to just redo all of that again. Like, that's not my fault.
Go.
But yeah, we won't really be fast traveling. We'll be using the horse to get places that are really far away. You can't pick flowers on a horse. So we won't be doing that too much unless we're, like, really far away from something. Oop, sorry, more flowers. But yeah, let me know in the comments your views on the fast travel. I do try and cut out, especially in the Skyrim series, if I'm running around a whole lot or riding around. Yeah, I think Marazai in that game has a horse at this point.
Come on now.
But yeah, I do try to cut out if I'm running around and not doing anything, but let me know how you feel in the comments, and if you like to fast travel when you play games. I'm going to speak to this gentleman now.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scate. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Yeah, but there's other references to this, this whole storyline and other quests, like in the, Wraith quest that we're gonna do. And when you talk to Tomira, Tomira also knows something about it, too.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Alright, so let's see what we can find here.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright, we're not going to talk to Vesemir. So apparently Tomira lives around here. I did look it up. And then there's this really, you know, kind of cute little quest over there. So we're going to do these 2 question marks and then head over and see Tomira. She's got her own quest, even though I kind of messed
Magic. A place of power.
Right, place of power. Let's grab this real quick. Go back here too. Don't remember what this one is. Might be another bandit camp, maybe. Yeah. Where are they?
As a bunch, lads! Kill if you love the gods!
What I really want are more alchemy formulas. Let me check really quickly if we gotten any more. Oh, I can't even craft anything while I'm on the horse. Okay, interesting. Let's head up and see Tomira. Tomira's also got a lot of nice herb you can steal from her garden, so it's worth going to see her, even if you get the buckthorn before going to get the quest objective. It's still a good idea to swing by here. Okay. Let's grab some more stuff. So many herbs. Be so useful. Some of this stuff is also native to White Orchard only, so you don't spend a whole lot of time here. It's good to grab the stuff while you can. Alright, let's go speak to her. Hi.
Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Nothing like a beautiful woman with a tragic backstory. I have a feeling Geralt is a little bit, smitten. Let's see what she has for sale.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
These are tempting, but we have, like, not very much money. She'll buy a necklace at least. And sell some of our booze as well.
Farewell.
Now, the thing is, he's got his swallow potion, and, like, Geralt does not have the meta knowledge that we have about how this will turn out, but he wants to impress Tomira and
Yes?
try and save this woman's life. So, and also, you get stuff from Tomira if you do
Got a
this.
potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
So let's see what we got from Tomira. I think we get some alchemy recipes, which is like really, really helpful. We got some XP. We got quite a lot of XP. Got some money and looks like some ingredients. Yeah. Hell yeah. And a book apparently. Sorry, Lena. And we get like so much alchemy stuff from her. And Geralt doesn't know how it'll turn out. He thinks there could be a way of that it would save her. Oopsie.
Hey! Anyone up?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is. till the night afore the battle, a man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own, was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice...
So that's a fun little quest. You get to help out an old lady, get some little food items, which are pretty useful. We're not going to talk to Vesemir yet. We've got quite a bit of stuff to do still. So next we're going to head down to the Wraith quest. And before we do that, let's see quickly if I can do some alchemy. No spectre oil, not yet. I don't even know where we get water essences, but cat potion isn't super necessary, neither is white honey. Decoctions are fun, but we need the corresponding mutagens, which we won't get most of these for quite a while, except for the Noon Wraith one. Still missing this stuff. So we won't be able to destroy monster nests until we get that stuff that we need. We could head over to Tomira and see if she has, I think she has like herbs and not saltpeter and stuff like that. But some of the saltpeter stuff might be over where we find the Moon Wraith. But it's getting a little bit long here. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.